Okay, morning Year 7 and everybody else at King Henry VIII School. Welcome to our virtual bushcraft trip. We are here live on location at Boughton Woods in Northamptonshire. As you can probably hear and see, it is very quiet, very peaceful, quite eerily quiet actually, because this is normally filled with students year 7 to year 9 students. But before I continue, what I'd like to do is just introduce to you Mr. Boylan, who is another member of our outdoor education team who will be demonstrating some of the activities today here on location.
Hi, I'm Mr. Boylan and I'm here with Mrs. Jones trying to look at doing some of the bushcraft tasks today.
So a little more about the Bushcraft Company before we continue with our virtual bushcraft trip. So the Bushcraft Company was founded several years ago, and the owners were actually trained by Ray Mears, so they've got a wealth of experience in delivering a variety of bushcraft activities. They have centres throughout the UK. I think there are actually 8 sites throughout the UK, and all of them are based in the woodlands like this. It's a private woodlands set in the heart of the woodlands, so there's no other children around, so when you come to visit as a school, it will just be your school here, no one else around, and they will deliver to you a action-packed day of activities, and they'll give you a real back to nature experience when it comes to the different bushcraft activities. So we are at the entrance to our Bushcraft Camp, and on arrival to the camp we'll let you have a few moments to settle in, and as I said earlier, it will be an action-packed full day of activities. They will include a range of activities including tracking and stalking. We'll be doing some campfire cookery, some fire lighting, there'll be some leadership activities, archery, survival wild camping. You'll be able to build your own emergency shelters with your friends and sleep under the stars if you want to. You don't have to. You can sleep under these fantastic yurts and tents that are provided here for you with your friends. There's options to do orienteering, some wild swimming if the water's warm enough, lots of camouflage and concealment activities, and there's lots of entertainment in the evening, including Tribes Got Talent and many other activities. Okay, so on to food. Now this is one of the questions that lots of people ask me, what will we be eating on camp? Well, I can tell you from experience that there's a whole range of food for you to eat, and it is absolutely fantastic. And not only that, there's lots of it too. So you'll start the day with a big cooked breakfast, bacon, eggs, and there's lots for you to choose from for breakfast. Lots of meals including our homemade pizzas cooked in a clay oven. So you'll make the pizzas and you'll cook them in the clay oven with your friends. There is campfire roast salmon, which is cooked 3 different ways. Lots and lots of campfire puddings, which are absolutely delicious. There's bannock, there's marshmallows, there's campfire spaghetti bolognese with cheese and garlic bread. There's stews, even jungle goat curry if you want to have a taste of that. Okay, so back onto our virtual bushcraft trip today. This is day 1, and today you will be starting off building some shelters. You're going to either build these in your garden, or you can head down to your local woods to use some of the wood there and build a shelter. If you haven't got a garden or aren't able to get to the woods, then you can have a go at adapting this activities and doing something indoors. If you've got a little bit of time left over for this activity, then how about trying some adventure reading in your newly built shelter. After shelter building, we are going on to perhaps looking at building some camp furniture for our shelter. So that might be building a chair, it might be building a table, with lots of logs and twigs and sticks and foliage, and you can come up with some of your own designs, but there's lots of activities listed on Team for you. After that, then you're going to have some lunch. Following that, you're going to go out on your exercise today, and whilst you're walking, you'll be doing a variety of different environmental awareness activities. Following that, you are going to be taking part in a fire building workshop, so you're going to learn how to build a fire, light a fire, and then you're going to cook on your fire, making burgers and salads. Following that, we are going to be having our evening activities, and they are going to be our campfire songs led by Mr. Lovell playing his guitar in our Zoom session, which will start at 7:30 for about half an hour, and then we'll break for about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back together for another 20 to 30 minutes with Mr. Lovell leading us through those songs. So have a fantastic day, and I will see you all at 7:30 this evening for our campfire songs.